Hey, what's up, guys? It's Bye here with another Argent Twilight videos. Are you stuck in the game? Are you not able to progress any further and you don't know what to do? Today videos, I'm going to give you guys one or maybe two tips on how you can progress the game a little bit faster. So, Argent Twilight, I think this game is heavily focused on gear farming, right? So there are a lot of things you can farm, right? But I think one thing you need to farm the most is definitely your gear. So there are dungeons you can farm, right? Which is Duat Conquest and Palace Conquest. So you have to farm the dungeon for equipment. But um, for you to be able to farm the dungeons, you need to be able to get to a certain level, right? You need to get your hero to a certain level. You get your hero equipment to a certain level as well. And that will require you will need to enhance your gear, okay? But the thing is, which piece of gear to enhance is very, very important. And in this game, right, because like farming gear is important, I would think it's a major activity in this game is just farming gear. And some of the gear, right, you want to find a piece of gear that work for you, but most of the time you don't get that piece of gear, right? So at early stage of the game, picking the right gear to upgrade is very, very important. So today I'm going to show you guys like how I do it, and maybe it can give you guys some like idea of like how you can work on your equipment as well, right? So I think a lot of people, right, might get like heavily focused on like getting legendary equipment or getting epic equipment, okay? And that is just wrong, right? So I'll tell you guys why here, right? So as you can see right here, I have a whole bunch of like legendary equipment that I'm not been using here, right? So let's do a set here, right? So we got in weapon here, we got whole bunch of like epic, epic and legendary here, right? I'm not even using them. And one thing is that they have a different set bonus that I'm not really looking for. The other thing is that like my current equipment have some things that I want more, and I'll tell you guys why today. And I'll tell you guys what piece of equipment you need to focus early on. Okay, so you can see right here, I am currently using blue. Right, I'm using blue here, like 3-star. I'm using 3-star gear when I have when I can just use some like 4-star epic or like 4-star, right? 4-star epic here, or even 5-star. I even have 5-star somewhere. Let's go and try this one out. Wait, I even have 5-star gear here, right? So like, why am I not upgrading this piece of 5-star gear to level 9, but I'm keeping the one right here to level 9 instead? It is because you gotta pick the equipment that have the main stats that work best for your hero, okay? So for example, this one right here, right, is a piece of like 5-star gear, right? Accessory here. The main stat is defense, right? And for this hero right here, right, my hero is a DPS hero, very, very high attack. I don't need to have more defense on him, right? What I need to have is either more critical rate or more attack percent. So early on, right, I would say for me, for example, I have a 2 DPS hero and 1 tank and 1 support, right? So I have 1 DPS here, 2 DPS here, 1 tank and 1 support. So for you to progress faster in the game, you probably want to focus a little bit heavy on your DPS heroes. So you can see right here, right, I don't have a many plus 12 item on my tank nor on my support hero here, right? I got plus 6, plus 9 here, but I focus a lot more on my my DPS hero, okay? So I got 2 plus 12, 3 plus 12 pieces gear here, and we got 2 plus 12 pieces gear here, right? So again, another thing is that like which piece of equipment you need to upgrade first is also very important as well. So let me show you guys here, right? So I got this piece of equipment here, 2 plus 12, attack plus 36%, okay? So on a DPS commander, it is very, very difficult to get a piece of equipment that have a main attack percent, right? So let me do the set main stat here, right? For attack percent increase, the only way you can get attack percent increase is from accessory, right? Either ring, necklace, or whatever this thing is. This one is necklace and a brooch, I don't know what that is. So 3Ps, right? 3Ps of accessory here you can use to get attack percent. So like for like a DPS command, DPS hero, you wanna focus on either gang. I think attack percent is definitely one of the best main stat you can get on your hero, and the other one is you can get an attack increase as well. So that is the second option, right? So I will always go for attack percent first, and then attack if there is no other option, right? So in here, you can see right here, I'm going for this piece of equipment right here, right? So I got, if I go for attack percent, yeah, let's go back for attack percent increase for main stat here, right? So in here, right, there's not that many piece of equipment that gave me attack percent increase, right? So I only have one piece here, right? This one is a warrior set, right? Gave 15% attack here as well. And it also have an attack percent increase. This is probably one of the amazing piece of equipment here. Even though it is 4-star, but I definitely see that this piece of equipment can last me a very, very long time, right? Like crazy amount of attack increase I have here from this piece of equipment, right? 40% attack increase here, 21% attack increase, right? Substat here, right? Speed increase here, right? Very, very good piece of equipment here. And even if I find like a 5-piece, like 5-star gear or even 6-star gear, but it doesn't have the right stats that I need, like I'm just gonna stick with this piece of equipment right here, right? And now you can see right here, as I mentioned, right, I've done a lot of like gear farming, and I just don't have that many equipment that have a main stat is attack percent, right? And sometimes you have to opt in for the ones that work for you. So for me in this one, right, I got this piece of equipment here that have this one right here that have an attack percent increase, right? A speed increase, critical damage increase, and critical rate increase here. Okay. So for this one, so this one is a hunter set bonus that gives you plus 15 effect accuracy. Okay. So like when I look at this piece of equipment, I like, okay, this one can work for me, right? The hunter set can work for me, so I'm gonna use it. Like why the hunter set can work for my hero? Because my hero skill has a lot of debuff. So when you look at my hero skill here, he have a 65% chance of like provide a defense down debuff, right? So having that effect accuracy increase can definitely help me like increase the chance of like debuffing on a target. So that is very, very important as well. And let's go for another piece of equipment here. So this piece of equipment, I have a speed increase, right? So for this hero as well, right? He does rely a lot on speed as well, so that he can cast his second skill faster. Okay. So that is one of the reasons why I want to focus on some of the piece of equipment here early on. And I believe that they can last me for a long, long time until I can find the right piece of equipment that can replace it. And for example, this hero right here, right? I have this one right here, right? So far as the main weapon, I got attack plus 125, and I'm looking for a substat which is attack percent increase when I work on this piece of weapon here, right? So more attack here for me. Unfortunately, when I upgrade to level 12, I didn't get like another plus here for the attack percent increase. It's going for the effect accuracy, which is not too bad, right? Because I do have some debuff on this guy as well. So that is not, it's not like ideal, but it's okay. And this piece of equipment here, right? Like even like a 5-star weapon with no proper bonus substat, like can beat this one right here. And it also has that warrior set as well that gave me 15% attack increase, right? Which I can see that it got be able to serve me for a long, long time. That is why I upgraded piece of equipment to plus 12. And I am using like a 1-star, right? Like a piece of Y equipment here, right? Not even green, not even blue here. A 4-star, right? The thing I'm using on this, the reason why I'm working on this one here plus 9 is because it have a base attack increase here, right? On a DPS commander, right? I want to have more attack, right? So I want to focus very, very early on some of the piece of equipment that gave me that very, very high attack increase, right? So focus mainly on attack percent increase for your DPS, right? Plus 36% attack increase here and plus 42, right? Even for 3-star, right? the difference between 3-star and a 4-star is only 6%, right? And I mean, like, even if you get like, even if I get like a 5-star, right, with no proper substat, with no proper min stat, then this one is still gonna work better for me. And I can wait until I find the right piece of like 5-star equipment or even 6-star equipment that have the right min stats that I need to upgrade again, right? So right now, this piece of set right here, right, this set right here that I have can definitely serve me for a very, very long time and can help me farm gear as well. And that is for DPS Commander, right? So DPS Commander, you want to focus on items that give attack percent and your weapon, right? Your weapon, your accessories that have a high attack percent increase or high attack increase, okay? For your tank or support heroes, right? So for me, right, I focus on for your tank, right? Depend on your heroes, okay? Some heroes can work better with defense and some heroes work better with HP, okay? So for example, for this guy in particular, he worked very, very well with more HP he has. He can do a lot more stuff. There are a lot of skill he work based on HP. And that is the reason why I focus on items that gave either plus HP only or plus HP percent, okay? So when you're looking at like plus HP percent, there are not that many items that can work, okay? So that is where you have to figure out, okay, which piece of equipment I need to work on right now so that I can progress through the game. So like 80%, right, my number one primary stat, I do not have any piece of equipment here that it kind of work for me, right? So that is when I look for second option, which is plus HP, right? That is when I get some of the choice here. Accessory is definitely one of the main focus you wanna look for. So in here, right, for this guy, for my gear, I got this guy right here, right, plus HP for 37, a legendary piece of equipment here. It's a hunter set against. And okay, so like for this one, I would prefer to have I would say number one choice would be to have a Z Crusader set, but I cannot find any right piece of equipment for the Crusader set. So my second option is the Hunter set. The Hunter set gave me that plus 15 effect accuracy. So why do I need accuracy on a tank? Well, the thing is, with taunting, right, he have a chance to taunt. Taunt is one kind of debuff, and you need to have effect accuracy. So that is one debuff already. It means his normal attack also provide a 25% chance to stun as well, and can get higher if you level him up. So effect accuracy can also work on him. So that is my choice. Okay, either go for more HP or go for more effect accuracy so that I can taunt more player, especially in PvP where there are a lot of like higher like resistance for the effect. Okay, so that is why I opt in for, okay, since I don't have like a Crusader set here, right? If you're looking at my Crusader set gear, I don't have that many Crusader equipment that can work on him, right? And I also need to have the right main stat as well, right? So I want to have HP percent, right? I think this is the only one, right? This one is the only one here. But this one is also a 5-star, right? So when I compare this one have a Crusader set which gave 15% HP bonus, but this one is a 5-star piece of equipment here, okay? It also have a speed increase, right? Which I want to have more speed on my tank here so that it can run faster. He can taunt more often, okay? So that like, okay, so let me either go with more HP here or I go with more speed here, right? So that is sometimes you have to make the choice, right? And depend on the hero, right? Some can work for you and some can't. But like I would say when you pick a one piece of gear that can work very well for your heroes, I would say start working on it early, right? Start enhancing it to a little bit higher level, and it can help you. It can help you progress through the game very, very fast. So as you can see right here, I am still using some like 2-star level or 3-star level equipment here, and I'm waiting, right? So right now my tank is okay. I don't have to work a lot on him anymore. I can just wait until I get the right piece of equipment so I can work on him again. Same go with my support hero here, right? My support hero I'm using, I'm having 2 flicker set, okay? This one gave me more HP increase here, right? For my support hero. This one gave me more defense, right? So for this support hero, right? More HP, more defense can work. This one also have more HP defense here as well. HP percentage here, right? So I would say pick the right equipment and then start working on them early on. Doesn't matter if they are 3-star or 4-star, right? Doesn't matter if they are like white, green, blue, or purple, or even like golden, okay? Focus on the main stat, okay? Focus on the main stat here for your equipment and then start working on them early. And those equipment's gonna last you for a long time and you can progress through the game pretty fast. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video guys. Peace.